Montana where I hunted elk and got lucky and took a bull from camp as we're packing up the last day. It's crazy. And today's the first chance I've had to get out. We had a cold front come through yesterday and dropped a little bit of rain and dropped the temperatures down to the 50s and 60s here in Ohio, which is kind of rare for the end of September. We got great 4th of July yet. Leaves are getting color a little early and crops are turning, and I'm sitting over about 60 yards of bean and then a cornfield beyond that. As it's my first day, you always work through some kinks, and the kink today is I forgot my tree camera arm, so no 4th arrow stiff arm today. So I'm gonna be running a GoPro pretty much. Couldn't really observe a lot of odor discipline today. My spray bottle would not spray when I got to the truck, and I forgot boots, so I'm wearing tennis shoes. So we're 100% planning to win today. I do intend to put some nose jammer out. I haven't done that yet. As soon as I get situated here, and we're gonna hunt till dark, and there's some good bucks in the area here. I have trail camera pictures right here in this location of a real nice 8-point, pretty tall, shorter brow tines, but I'm not gonna hold that against him. There's another pretty dang nice 8-pointer in the area, really tall brows. I call him goalpost. Youth hunter in the area shot a really nice buck out of the same herd on opening weekend. His dad took him out. He's got the place figured out opening weekend, I'll tell you that. He seems to tag a buck every year or two opening weekend. So congratulations to his boy. And it was a heck of a buck for sure. That'd be a shooter on anybody's list. So we're gonna put the camera away. It's gonna be pretty much just a GoPro video from here on out because I forgot the camera arm. But be sure that the next time I make it out, I'll have a camera arm. It is currently 6:14 on September the 29th. For the last 7 or 8 minutes, my neighbor's been checking the fence line with his ATV that he drives 20 feet and then stops and lets it run. This is not a new thing. This neighbor's been hazing us on this property for over a decade. And, it'd be one thing if he did it all year long. He's building a fence to keep, I have no idea what for. It's a 6-foot chain link or woven wire fence, depending on where it's at, that has breaks in it and it ends nowhere. So it's designed to keep nothing in or out, just to prevent deer from crossing where it's convenient for us as hunters. I'm on property adjacent to my family's farm where I grew up, which my family purchased over a decade ago, and he's been hazing us ever since, basically. I'm getting ready to send him a text that lets him know I've been videoing him for years doing this. There he is in the flesh. That's right, you're on video. You are being recorded. Just putting along and then stopping randomly for no apparent reason. Oh, no, we're going to stop there. I wish I could see better. It is now 6:40 and he's riding away. I mean, what a nut job. What a head case. To think you have to do it to people so they don't shoot a deer.
I sat until dark, but the only deer I saw were pushed out of the cornfield by the neighbor.
Well, it is the 2nd of October, 10 till 6. I'm a little rushed and sweating a lot because I went on an hour-long search for my backpack full of my camera gear. I checked everywhere. So I went to the tree stand I hunted on Tuesday, and it's Friday. And it was still hanging in the tree, my entire pack with my camera gear in it, which is just nuts. I can't believe I did that. I was so flustered from the neighbor harassing me and hazing the deer. And I must have just completely skipped my mind. I can't believe I left it up there. I sent him a text message telling him I would report him for hunter harassment if he does it again when I was hunting there, because it's been going on for a good decade now, and I have tons of video footage of him doing it, but I've just never pulled the trigger on being that kind of neighbor. You know, I try to get along with everybody, but he feels that we shouldn't be hunting deer apparently on our property. So I don't really understand it, but we are gonna get settled in here, try to cool off a little bit. We got a west-northwest wind, but it's really calm all of a sudden, and it's been breezy all day. It's mid-50s out. So I should not be sweating, but I am because I'm so rushed in such a hurry. I've been running around for so dang long. I've got a beautiful scene here sitting over a creek. Great cover, and there's corn on at least 3 sides of me. I know there's some pawpaw trees right over here that are prime right now. We got the rest of the night, and they're 2 hours till legal light. So we'll see what we can do. Hopefully we can punch a tag. Nice little fork right at 59 yards. Yeah, actually he's moving. But he's the complete opposite direction the wind's supposed to be coming from. Apparently my wind is not as good as I thought that it was.
I only saw 2 deer that evening. Despite them being on opposite sides of me, both picked up my scent.
Apparently my scent is pulling in every direction. She picked me out. I wasn't moving. Well, it is October the 9th. It's 78 degrees out, and I'm sweating my butt off. Still working out the kinks here. Got back here, forgot my binos a quarter of the way in. Walked back to the truck to get those. Got back here, got in the stand, realized I don't have my rope strap, so I can't tether to the tree. So I'm not wearing a safety harness tonight. I'm in a double set. I'm standing on a ladder stand, and there's a hang-on I'd like to climb into, but since I don't have a way to secure my harness, I'm just gonna stay in the ladder and trust that I won't be stupid. It's my third night out. Really nothing productive yet. The first night I got hazed and harassed by the neighbor. Second night, my wind was really sketchy. It wasn't doing what the Weather Channel or whatever app I have said it was supposed to be doing. I think it was just sinking down into the stream and going down slow, basically down against the water. We got a water drop set up over here. Looks like it's getting pretty low. And I filled it this midsummer. I can't see the water level from here, but I know there's some in it. But it's not a particularly good night for deer movement. It's just I had time tonight, and I thought I'd try to get out because I knew I haven't gotten out in a week or so. And I probably won't get out again until at least Sunday. It's Friday right now, so just doing what I can, trying to tip the odds in my favor to get a shooter to walk underneath me.
A pair of button bucks were the only thing I saw that evening.
Well, it is Saturday, October the 17th. It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I finally made it back out to the tree stand. I think this is my fourth time out. Fall's in full swing, the leaves are coming off. A lot of color. The neighbor is drilling in winter wheat or cover crop, I'm not sure which. This field probably 70 yards away from me. And there's still some beans left in it on. I think he's planting through them. It must just be too tough or too weedy. Hoping for a good sit. I'm not real optimistic. This is a primary place where I wanted to sit right now. The wind's really not perfect. I don't really have a perfect wind for this stand. It's kind of like overflow for me. My nephew's hunting where I was going to go, so I just have to just hunt here. I haven't been here this season, so tractor's right next to me if it's getting noisy. I can't hardly hear myself over it, so I don't know if the mic can hear it or not. We do have some good bucks on camera here, but like I said, they're from like August. I've had 10 bucks this year that I have photos of that I would pretty much most likely shoot. They're all 8s and 10s. One's got some trash. One's a monster. I've only got pictures of him early, like August. I don't think I have pictures of him. I'm not sure. Some of the ones that could be him, they're far away, so I'm not positive. But I've only got one for sure picture of that buck. He is just huge. And I think I saw him glassing in like late July, early August. But I'm going to stop talking here and get to hunting, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully good things.
A doe and her 2 fawns were the only deer I saw that evening.
Well, it is October the 18th, 20 after 5 here in the evening. There is a storm coming tonight. It's supposed to rain most of the night. Rains arriving sometime after dark between 10 and 3 a.m. It's supposed to rain all day tomorrow and relent sometime tomorrow night. So I'm hoping that they're going to be moving tonight We just got a shot of rain today and yesterday. Not a lot, but enough to halt a lot of farming operations. Most people aren't taking off crops right now. Hoping something comes through here. I'm sitting over a neglected mineral lake that I haven't touched in probably 2.5, 3 months. I need to refresh it. With buck tracks, they really like that stuff, and this is by far my best one. And I also have a water hole right here that's down about a foot or maybe a little more. It's in the upper 50s right now, but it's pretty breezy. Winds in the teens. The wind's I'm pretty sheltered right here, really. Hoping for one to just wander on by us and hit something that we put out for them and see what happens from there. Well, it's 6:30. Not a deer yet, but the last time I was in this spot, oh, there's one. Nothing came out till last night. Walked right under me.
That night, a good number of deer worked past me, but I was holding out for a wall hanger. We're already 3 weeks into the season, and I've only managed to make it out a handful of times. I'm yet to have an encounter or even a sighting of a good buck, but I know the hunting will get better with every passing day as we draw closer to the rut.